everybody, happy Monday and welcome to a pre-recorded video of BattleTech. Usually these are streamed, but this is the first one that is being recorded, and so I hope that you will enjoy. Today we are jumping into a story mission, I believe. First we will have to travel there, but yeah, it's gonna be, I think, like the fourth to last or something like that story mission, and we're quickly coming up, I feel like, on the end of the campaign, which is kind of crazy, but I'm really excited as well. Alright, so we have just finished off with the system of Eitrim. So we liberated Eitrim from the Directorate at the unfortunate cost of the death of Samantha Gallus, I think it was House Gallus, so I assume that was her family name. But we have finished up all of the contract available in the system. There's one pirate mission that we don't have access to because, as we know from previous episodes, my reputation with pirates in this campaign, not so good. So I guess it's time to go back to Panzyr, which I'm not sure if we will be... I'm not sure if it is like currently occupied by the Directorate or if we'll have to liberate it or if we're just protecting the people. I guess the reason I'm wondering this is because I wonder if we'll get to go to the store before we jump into the mission, but I guess we'll just have to see. Let's go ahead and start traveling. A bunch of mechs and mech warriors as well are going to get repaired / healed on the way over, so we have a bit to look forward to there, and we should have a fairly full roster when we arrive at Panzyr. Doctor's orders. As you pass Medbay, you hear Scrub and Plover shouting, followed by a loud metallic crash. Oh no. Scrub is always getting into trouble these days. Commander, Scrub calls as you enter. How nice of you to join us. He rises halfway out of bed, trailing a tangled rope of tubes and wires. The senior doctor turns on you, flushed and angry. Commander, your mech warriors refuse to follow their recovery regimen. Plover looks up from a nearby chair. Come on, you old quack. Can't you see Scrub is ready to get back out there? Well, luckily, we have a training module, so you can put your mind to good use, if not your body. I decide who fights and who doesn't, not you, Plover. But no one fights until the doctor gives you a clean bill of health. You turn to the doctor. I respect the challenges you face here, but clearly Scrub is going a little stir-crazy. Perhaps he could spend some time each day in the training modules. The doctor's tightened lips communicate displeasure, but she keeps those words to herself. Very well, Commander. We'll meet him on his feet soon enough. Walking to the training room and back won't be any different than doing laps in the hallway. Yay, and Scrub and Plover both gain a little bit of experience. That's pretty awesome. Just want to check on how their experience is going. Scrub must be...
Orders?
Oh, I don't know if that... no, it looks like he would have been able to level up, regardless of that, but let's see. I guess we should have him level up, huh? I guess, let's do piloting, I suppose, just to get everything up to 9. And then, we'll go from there.
Reporting.
Very good. As you were.
Job's done, Commander.
Very good. Alright, I guess we could go to the mech bay and just look around. I feel as if there's probably not a lot we can really upgrade at the moment. Although I still am craving to put this snub PPC on something. We have 5 days until we get to Panzyr. Theoretically, I could put it on something. I was contemplating putting it on the Battlemaster. I'm sure there's a bunch of other things that I could do with it, but, you know. You never know. You never know what I might do. When you think I might zig, I might zag. But it's just good to be thinking about it. So if I decide, I will do a little segment on some mech building. But for now, I'll just leave everyone as is. And I guess see it too if we can make it to the store before we do the story mission. Because I'm not sure what this system is going to look like when we get here. We've arrived at Panzyr, Commander. Ready to proceed with our current contract. Not yet, because I got to look at your store. No black market here, but maybe that's for the best because I wouldn't be able to afford anything anyway. You know, it's kind of insane how cheap things are here. I mean, this is only partial mech salvage, but like, I could get an awesome part. I could get, there's so many little parts I could get. Nothing very good here. Although this leg mod is interesting. But yeah, it seems like, I mean, Panzyr I think is not a particularly, I don't remember its tags, but I don't think it's a particularly rich world. And it's probably war-torn as well, so I shouldn't really be too surprised at the fact that it might be a little, not have very much. But, alright, well, I guess there's nothing really here. So that's unfortunate, but there might be something in the hiring hall that's interesting? No, not really. Although I do love this leprechaun man. Oh, he's actually a... I feel bad for saying that now. Because I've just seen this is a Kickstarter character, which is awesome. I love to grab those when I see them. Donovan Gerhard was born on a Heartsease haven in the Circinus? Yeah, I feel like Circinus is more likely? Federation, the youngest son of a teacher and a Circinus dropship captain. From his earliest days, he was an explorer. Before he was 10, he was camping alone in the wilderness near his small town and taking apart household appliances to see how they worked. Yes, he got lost. Yes, sometimes the appliances never worked again. The important thing was that now he knew. In secondary school, he wondered what would happen if he started an agromech racing league. He found out and was suspended. He wondered what would happen if he provoked others who quailed at challenges. He found out, and came in third instead of first. After he graduated, having thoroughly explored his small town and the local spaceport, he headed to Circinus. Based on his father's wary endorsement, he was accepted into the Black Warriors as a mech tech. He then promptly wondered what would happen if a mech tech went along on a raid. He found out, and got to pose as ground crew to steal a mech. His commanding officer appreciated his fearless willingness to stick his nose into anything, most of the time. He brought mechs home to Circinus without any interest in keeping them, which made up for the trouble he got into. But one day he stumbled into his commander's personal life. That abruptly ended his career with the Black Warriors, and he left the Circinus Federation with a bounty on his head and an enthusiastic interest in seeing the rest of the universe. Now he gets by taking what mercenary work he can, especially work that lets him see new things. That's pretty rad. I feel like I should grab him before we skedaddle. Cause, you know I like to have those Kickstarter characters. I know Scrub is one, and I think Ice Tray is one as well. Which I guess I've never given their backstories a proper read, as I just did with Pathfinder, so maybe I should do that. Okay, 3 skull stuff here, so, alright. There's a couple of things. There's logistical breakdown. Oh boy, this is against the pirates, isn't it? I mean, you know, just when you think it can't get worse, it can actually. So I'm not going to do that because I don't want to, I don't want to go all the way down. But I'm never getting a mission from the pirates ever again, so, you know. But yeah, I think we should just do the defense of Panzyr and see how it goes. Let's see, it says, the intel suggests that a balanced lance composition with both high durability damage dealers and high maneuverability scouts would do well on this drop. Further details will be provided upon your arrival. Well, I feel like I know at least 2 mechs that are coming with me. But let's put everyone back for a sec and just start from scratch. So, I mean, the Highlander has to come because it's the rules. I feel like the Battlemaster should come because it's also the rules. Behemoth can be in there, and Butch is injured, so she doesn't get to come on this mission. She's probably going to kill me when we get back, and she wasn't able to go, but that's just, you know, that's just a burden that she will have to bear. So I shall take the Highlander, and then we have 2 more slots. And who should we take? So these are both, I feel like, high durability damage dealers, as the sort of blurb said. They're both a bit slow, but they're strong, really strong. But high maneuverability. So what is that gonna be? I mean, the Grasshopper is pretty maneuverable, and it's also fairly strong. So I feel like that might be a good choice for us to take. And I've been liking the Grasshopper. I've been enjoying it. And for the other slot, in terms of maneuverability, possibly the Orion. It's not particularly maneuverable, so I don't really know why I said that, but Thunderbolt has jump jets, but it's not particularly well kitted out. I mean, it doesn't have fancy stuff, so I prefer to take something with a little more punch. The Quick Draw is very maneuverable, but it's I don't know how strong it will be. But if we have to be moving around a map quite a bit, it might be good to take that. So maybe we'll try that and see how it goes. We've got two big boys and 2 speedy boys. I do wish I had something with a little more oomph. The only other thing I could think that I might want that doesn't have a lot of movement, is not very maneuverable, is I like my LRM Jaegermech a lot. And I wonder if I might want to have that instead of the Quick Draw, because theoretically it would be able to hit things from afar, but if I'm going to have to move a lot, if I'm going to have to like get into a position, or if it's timed, then it would not be very good. So I'll try it with the Quick Draw and the Grasshopper first, I guess, and just see what happens. Hotwire, I suppose, can take the Grasshopper. It's not really her thing, but, you know. And then Scrub can have the Quick Draw. I think this should work, right? Okay, so we have Scrub in the Quick Draw, Hotwire in the Grasshopper, Behemoth in the Battlemaster, and me in the Highlander. It's a polar battle, so I don't feel so scared about taking things with a bunch of lasers, because hopefully it won't be too bad. And the Grasshopper has an exchanger. I don't think I've had very many heat issues with the Grasshopper either. But it'll be good for the Battlemaster. Alright. Let's go. Under Ostergaard's orders, the Taurians are attacking our famine relief effort on Panzyr. If they succeed, mass starvation will follow. They're trying to bait me into redirecting the main army and taking the field myself, but I can't let them do that. If our people are to survive, you will have to save them. Protect the spaceport's command center from the Taurian advance, and prevent the Taurians from seizing restoration dropships. Alright, assuming command that will become a little clearer here in a minute. Panzyr is in desperate shape, Commander. Famine is a fact of life here, and the Taurians have targeted the spaceport we've been using to deliver emergency supplies. As we speak, the Taurians have several waves of APCs, complete with battlemech escorts, en route to the spaceport's command center. If they succeed in taking it, they'll lock down our supply ships, and the people of Panzyr will starve. The spaceport's turrets are down, and House Decimus is in no position to repel an attack of this magnitude. It's on us to stop them. You will defend the spaceport against the Taurians and prevent their troop transports from reaching the command center. They're likely to send a detachment for our wounded as well, Commander. If you can spare a mech or 2, please consider sending them to protect our barracks. We've suffered too many casualties to defend ourselves. The The Taurians have been hitting us hard, Commander Selleck. The second is nearly gone. But I do still have a few non-combatant personnel left under my command, and we'll do what we can to defend the restoration. If you can stop all of the Taurian APCs from reaching the command center, my people will get this spaceport's turrets up and running for you. I'm afraid that we won't be able to make a move if any of them get through. I just don't have the numbers to go up against Taurian Marines in a ground fight. Best of luck, Commander.
Stop
Okay.
those transports, Commander. You're the only one who can.
That is very interesting. So it seems like the thing is... Let's see. I wish I could know... Where was that medical facility that I was supposed to be protecting? It was up this way, wasn't it? It was over here. So I should send someone over there. I'm feeling like maybe the quick draw or the grasshopper.
Got something you want done?
Should start heading over that way. To see if there's anyone to head off. So let's have Scrub make the first move here.
Roger.
Okay, we've got enemy contact over that way. There might also be people coming from this position, from the forward position. So, I mean, it feels a little foolish in a way to, you know, be fanning out so far, but until we kind of know the lay of the land, we kind of need to figure out what's going on, so... Alright, there's definitely mechs coming from over this way. We've got a 25 ton. Alright, that's not too bad. Behemoth in the Battlemaster. Let's have her... Okay, so these are some of the vehicles. This is a mech here. I'm gonna have her move over this way, I think. But maybe just a little less far so that she can see them all. And in the Highlander, I will come this way to start fending off mechs from this side. So I guess we kind of have two flanks here a little bit. The Taurians have just dropped a transport full of commandos. If they make it to our barracks, my injured soldiers are as good as dead. Please, Commander, stop them if you can. Alright. Unfortunately, they do have some pretty light guys, so... They do get to go first, but the benefit, I suppose, of them being not as punchy is that we might last a little bit longer. Okay.
Ready to get it on.
Alright, Scrub. It's go time, you know? Alright, let's get up here so we can get a vantage point. What have we got? We've got a Sleipnir and a Jenner. No multi-targeting on this man's, so I think let's just go for the APC first. I don't want them to be able to reach the command center anyway, so it's probably good to start targeting them. Oh, and I did want to know where the barracks were. If, when I am able, I will see where that is. Oh, it's this. Well, they're already here, bruh. Oh, stop the APC from reaching the barracks. Okay, well, I'm not sure. Looks like I don't know. There's not really anyone over here. I mean, there's a commando here, and there's a 35-ton guy over here. And I guess there's a vehicle there. So we're kind of in a weird position. Got a lot of things going on. All right. Maybe let's do some ace piloting maneuvers here. This is not a great shot, unfortunately, because of this commando's evasion. It's pretty bad, actually. So I'm wondering if I can get any better shot on this one. But they're probably also fast, so this might just be the thing. Get rid of some evasion, at least, for Catalyst to do the real damage.
That hit something good.
Alright, and in terms of movement, where would I like to go? I suppose evasion by jumping is a good thing to do.
Copy that, Commander.
Let's hoppity hop over here. Not sure who's moving. Ah, it's this vehicle. Ooh, yes. Get into my stomping range, please. I beg you.
Targeting for physical attack.
Alright, we've got a Battlemaster stepping on a tank. I feel like, yeah, that's the end of that tank, because that can't be good for you. Can't be good for your health. Alright, but this vehicle is a little closer, and I'm kind of feeling like I need to stop him as soon as I can. So where can I get where I can get a view on him? Nowhere that's in cover, so it'll simply have to be, I'll simply have to come out of cover, and mayhaps I be vigilant as well.
Engaging jump jets.
Alright, let's yeah, let's be vigilant, because we're out in the open. That doesn't feel good. But we can multi-target. I think I will send... I guess I can only send the LRMs at this commando. So you get the LRMs, and then this tank will get everything else, basically.
Engaging multiple targets.
Ooh, that actually destroyed that Sleipnir, which is good. I wasn't really expecting it to, but I'll take it.
No retreat.
And we are inspired, which is awesome.
Took a hard hit there.
Okay. Yeah, Scrub is kind of out in the open, which is unfortunate.
I'm taking internal damage.
Don't worry, babe. I'll get you. I wish I had brought the LRM Jaeger mech. I really gotta give it a name. I wish I had brought that one, because I think it would be really good for kind of the sightlines situation and distance situation in this battle. But, you know, if all goes well, then I won't need to have brought it, and if all goes poorly, I'll just do it next time. So, you know. Okay, what do I want to do here with Scrub? I would like to... Who's going next, first of all? It must be you, mustn't it? Alright. Can I get on this mountain by any chance? No. No, I can't. Alright, well, I suppose then it will just be... I'm just gonna have to... I think I am gonna get in cover and out of sight of some of these mechs.
Firing jump jet.
And I'm gonna bring everything I have down on this Sleipnir.
Copy that.
Not very much, as it turns out, but it's what I got. His leg is not looking too well, so we might lose a leg, which is going to be unfortunate. But what can you do, you know? Alright.
Yes,
We've
Commander.
got Hotwire up next. I'm not too worried about... I think that the Highlander should be able to deal with these two fairly easily. This mech I'm not sure about, but there's kind of a kerfuffle over this way, so I'm a little worried about that, and I'm a little worried about Scrub. So I think I'm gonna have Hotwire come and help over this way, because I think Catalyst is gonna be able to handle this situation. So let's get ourselves over here and see what we can do.
Aye.
Alright. Now... so I can see that there's this APC over here. There's this one over here. I'm not sure if there are any other ones. I mean, I know there are. I just don't know where they're coming from. They're probably going to pop out of somewhere that I don't want them to pop out of. Unfortunately, I can only send my LRM at this guy, and what am I trying to say? I can only send an LRM at him, and I don't have multi-targeting, so I would lose probably a bunch of firepower. While this Jenner doesn't have any evasion, it might be wise to start working on some of the mechs, so I'm going to do that. And I think Behemoth should be able to deal with this APC. Okay. So, Catalyst, I believe it is time for you to start coming over this way, although you can't really, which is very unfortunate. There's no way that you would be able to see that guy, but I do need to intercept him. I'm wondering if I shouldn't just sprint. I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but I think it's what I'm gonna do because I want to be able to intercept him. And also, I guess, see if there are any more hanging out over here. I don't think there are, but... Okay, Behemoth.
Standing by.
Yes, I would love for you to please finish this guy off. If you could, that would be great.
On my way.
Okay, sweet. A little bit of overkill, but I'm okay with that
One for the
because
scrap heap.
I need him to die. Thanks. I'm picking up another Torian transport, Commander. Destroy it.
Keep pushing them back. Show the Torians
Oh
that
man,
we will never
this is
stop
a really spread out battle. Wow, we've got guys coming in from all sides, literally.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
Okay, luckily that didn't seem to be too bad of a hit. Okay, Scrub, what have we got? Oh, we've got 2 more vehicles over here. These must be the other 2. So, there's this APC over here, which I need to destroy. I think this answers my question of where are the rest, because these 2...
Waiting for orders.
There's that one over there is 4, and then these 2 would make 6. So I think that tracks. Let's... Well... I do want to be able to target them. It's just kind of unfortunate that, well, I would be theoretically out of sight of quite a few guys if I jumped down here. I mean, I would be within LRM range, but they wouldn't be able to see me. Maybe I could get away with being out in the open. I could be vigilant though, and in fact, I think I probably should because I have a lot of resolve, and I think it would probably just be good to do that. So we've got an SRM carrier, which has to die first. That's just true. Oh man, I have to turn off so many things. I didn't realize how bad on heat I was. I really didn't realize. Okay, well, hopefully this will kill him. I don't think it will. So he might be in a spot of trouble. Somebody's got LRMs, which is not great.
Damage minimal.
Shooting at Hotwire. Okay, these two are going next, aren't they? Yeah, they're on initiative 2. Or the Sleipnir's on initiative 2. The SRM carrier does not have an initiative. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's initiative 1. I hope so. I hope Behemoth can go. I hope Behemoth will be able to do something. But we're just gonna have to wait and see about that, because I don't know. But for Hotwire, I believe it is time to simply intercept some of these mechs. We've got a Wolverine, this Jenner that I've already injured, and a Mystery 25-ton mech. So I'm not sure what those could be, but and we've got some rough terrain. I don't know if I want to stand in necessarily. I'd love to not be in range of literally everybody. That'd be great, but it seems like I'm gonna have to be a little bit. If I jumped here, though, I could still target the Jenner, and I think I'll be vigilant again. And is it injured in any significant areas? It's not very injured in the center, but it might be worth... I mean, Hotwire is kind of a beast with the precision strike, so I'm wondering if it might not be worth it to try to loosen that up a little bit. And it was worth it. Okay, great. Somebody's off the table, and we love that. Okay, the APC is coming right around my back, but don't worry, I'm going to turn around and punch it super fast. Okay, Behemoth. This APC, I don't really... Okay, here's the thing. Issue is... When does this SRM carrier go? On 1. Yeah, which is right now. So presumably it's going next.
Commander.
But I don't think I can destroy it with just a PPC, can I? I mean, I don't think so. I really don't think so. And I feel like it's gonna get scrubbed pretty good. Or I could try to get this APC, which has a better chance of doing more damage, but it's not as immediate of a problem. I think I am going to take the, I'm going to take the something, I don't know what it is, but I'm going to attack the SRM carrier in the hopes that a single PPC shot... Oh, didn't destroy it! Okay, good, okay. Scrub lives for another day. Alright, and I will turn around and I will simply stomp on this guy. We don't get to see it, though, because there's a wall in the way, but we knew that it happened. Okay, we've destroyed 4 out of 6 APCs. Oh my god, another drop of a Torian APC on radar. Okay, we've got another APC.
Cannot be allowed to take this spaceport. Whatever it takes, we must push them back.
We will, darling, don't worry. Oh, can I actually attack this guy? I can actually attack him from... Let's get in cover. Unfortunately, our rear would be exposed a little bit, but I think it's worth it to be in cover with bulwark. So I'm going to come around this side and attack this APC with scrub. Step on him. Yeah, step on him. Very nice. Very good. Very nice. Okay.
Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Phew. All right. I feel better. So we just have one more APC to destroy. Quick draw is not looking particularly well, but I think we are doing okay.
I'm here.
There's kind of a lot of guys over there. So the SRM carrier was just a threat. It wasn't one of the APCs, which is interesting. I mean, I'm not a knower of things, and so I wasn't sure if APC was just like a particular kind of tank that we didn't want to come in, or if it was like, just don't let the tanks come in general. So, I don't know. I don't know these things. That's okay. I'm gonna jump over here, and I'm over here. Once all the APCs are eliminated, theoretically... Ew! A Shrek! Gross. Theoretically, once all the PPCs... not the PPCs, APCs are eliminated, the turrets will come back online, which should hopefully help us clean this up without too much pain, but... I'm not looking forward to dealing with another Shrek, because that really fucked us up in the last mission. No, my leg! Quick Draw's leg is gone. I was kind of expecting it, but it still sucks.
I'm hit.
And Scrub is injured again, right after he just got better. Tracks. Everyone else is doing pretty well, though. Everyone else is doing alright in terms of injuries and mech health. So it's really just the Quick Draws. Squishy little bugger.
Good to go.
Alright, I'll go first. I volunteer as tribute. Or Behemoth.
Yes, Commander.
She's all the fuck way over here, so I think she maybe actually should go. No, I'll go. I can... Let's see. Can I get close enough to the APC to be able to hit it with my medium lasers? I don't think so, which sucks. No, I can't. But I can hit it with the Gauss rifle, which is pretty sick, and the LRM-20, which, So, I feel like I should probably do that, and... yeah, I'll come up here, I'll be vigilant just for some damage reduction, and I'm gonna target him. Yeah, he's destroyed. Nice. So the turrets should be back online soon. I'm not sure when they will reactivate, but... okay, alright.
Ready for orders.
Okay, Behemoth. It's your go, and all the APCs have been destroyed, so I think let's have you... focus on these guys while you come back over this way. You guys are not injured at all whatsoever, no. So it's really up to me who I want to take out first. I think I'll try to take out the Wolverine first.
Affirmative.
Because the Commando is in cover, so... all Taurian APCs are down, Commander. Hold tight. We're bringing the turrets online now. Sweet. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for turret time. Okay, well don't kill the turrets! I just got them back, you ass. Wow. I can't believe they would immediately target the turrets. I mean, at least they're not targeting me, I guess, but it's so lame of you. I saw there was a panther over there. No, don't shoot his other leg. Jesus. He won't have any left, and he'll have to call out sick. Oh my god, they really bombarded those turrets. What the fuck is the point of getting the turrets back if they immediately aggro the turrets? The Taurians are closing in on that barracks. If they take it, our wounded soldiers will be slaughtered. Oh, I didn't realize there was a guy coming over there. Okay, alright.
Commander.
I don't know what I can do, man. You're about to lose your other legs, so I don't know if there's anything that can be done for you.
All right. I'm up again.
Yeah, not for long, though. Unfortunately. So, wondering what the move is here. I might be able to It's not really helpful. Maybe I will refrain from taking your turn first. Maybe Hotwire will go next. Or no, I've already stood up, so I can't. I have to... He has to take his turn. Alright, well, if that's the case, then I'll simply come over here and, unfortunately, I feel like the barracks might be fucked. Because I didn't realize there was one coming around the corner. Over there. So I'm gonna try to take this Wolverine's leg. I don't know if I can, but worth a shot. Alright. As for me... There's nowhere I can get where I can see that APC, and it's way too far away, so that's not even really worth trying.
I'm receiving you.
Hotwire... No, she's not going to be able to get there either. So I think the best thing that she can probably do is just get closer. I do want to deal with these guys, though, too. The barracks might just... I feel like the barracks are just going to be... I mean, not that I want to give up on them, but I don't see a way now to do that anymore. With what I have. And there's a lot of guys coming in this way. So I think this is more worth my
Up high.
efforts, which it hurts to say because it's like, I do want to save those guys, but I just don't know what I can do. I think I can take this commando out. Yeah. Goodbye, sir. And then who's that in the background? We've got a trebuchet over here, and this was a panther. So, Catalyst, I think these are yours. I think you'll find these are yours. I would like to be able to use my freaking lasers, so I'm gonna get up close a little bit. And I'm gonna multi-target, I think... you and you, but I don't know exactly what I want to give each thing. I think the missiles will go to the PPC carrier, and the rest, the rifle and the lasers, will go to the trebuchet.
Engaging multiple targets.
Ooh, I got one of his lasers. It was a pretty good shot.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Alright. Oh yeah, kill that guy! I wonder when that APC is gonna get to go, because there's a very slight possibility that Scrub might be able to...
Orders.
When does he go? Let's see. He goes on 3, so no, probably there's nothing I can do. Because we all go on 2.
What's up, boss?
So, yeah, the only thing I can really do is just continue working on these guys, but can't do anything about that APC, really. It sucks. I just didn't realize it was there. Ugh, okay, but whatever. Can't do anything about that now. I can only do what I can do. And what I can do is kill this Wolverine with fire.
Full complement on.
Try to, anyway. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's really slow. Maybe it won't quite be able to get there. Or maybe it'll be destroyed by turrets. Psych. You've done it, Commander. Our people are safe thanks to you. We'll never forget what you've done for us today. Okay, I I'm a little concerned. Wow, okay, the turrets are actually quite good when they aren't destroyed. So that's good. Alright. Okay, except I said that and then immediately like 10 lasers missed this commando. But sure, whatever. The lasers maybe aren't the best ones. No, don't kill the turret. I love him. Papa, I love him. Yeah, hit me. Panther versus Highlander. I know who wins. I've played this game for long enough.
Ready for orders.
Not as long as some of you, but certainly long enough to know that particular thing. Okay, I'm really concerned that Scrub is gonna die soon, but it's fine. I mean, okay. Let's take a look at this situation. So, he currently still has his... He currently still has his right now. His left leg. His left leg. So theoretically, he could try to turn such that the side that's already missing a leg is the side that's facing these guys.
My mech is limping.
Yeah, I know, babe. Because then, you know, they can't shoot off a leg that doesn't exist, is the theory here. I don't know if that's a good theory, but it's a theory. Right. Maybe it's worth trying to blow up the... I know the other shoulder is more damaged, but if I could cause an ammo explosion, that was the theory. Didn't really work out, but... Ooh, okay. Alright. Yeah, alright.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, alright. Do I think the Highlander can deal with a Trebuchet and a Panther? Probably so. More concerned about Scrub being targeted. I feel like I maybe want to help out on this side for a sec. So we have a Commando here and we have a Wolverine here. Or I could probably get a pretty good shot on this Panther. But I want to be able to use all of my weapons. Pretty evasive. Or I could target the Trebuchet, and the Trebuchet is wounded. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe...
Roger.
Okay, I know I literally just said, like, the opposite of that, but... Let's go for the Trebuchet, actually. Oh, it might take a leg. That would be great. No, but... I didn't have any resolve to try to do that anyway. Yay! I can get in cover! Psych! And I will. I'm encroaching on this Wolverine. I would love for him to die. He's pretty hardy. I mean, I have a Wolverine that I like, so I know that they're pretty good.
That hit something good.
As it goes. Yeah! Turrets! Turret time! Come on, baby. Okay, it's my turn, it's my turn. Alright. It is time to move somewhere. First of all. Maybe back it up just a little bit. Can't, Oh, can I see? I feel like I shouldn't be able to see either. Okay, let's... Yeah, oh, this is a good vantage point. Okay. Let's do this. Maybe I should have jumped on it. It didn't. I will next time, if it's still alive. Okay. All on the trebuchet, or split it up? I feel like all on the trebuchet, because let's just, you know, focus fire. And... Alright, you're getting jumped on next time. I promise you. Promise you that. Oh, he's knocked down. Oh, sick. Okay. Alright. Yeah, go turret. If all we lose in this battle is a quick draw leg, I'll be okay with that. Oof, alright. Enemy turn. No! Don't shoot him! Stop it!
Taking heavy hits, Commander.
I ain't scared. Okay, it's my turn. It's Scrub's turn. Alright, is Wolverine still hanging around? My Christ. My Christ. Okay, well, my heat is a bit better now, so I suppose I'll
Acknowledged.
back it up against this rock. And is there anything that you have that is, I mean, you're so injured. I feel like I could take that. I feel like I could cause an ammo explosion there. Oh, but I can't. But I could take your leg, and then you would fall down, and then that would be great. Let's try that. Damn.
Solid connection.
This little guy is a little, he's a little cockroach. And what I mean by that is he just won't die. Trebuchet is up. I repeat, the trebuchet is up. And apparently aggroing the turret instead of me, which is fine, I guess, because that means I'm not dying, which is good. Okay, Behemoth got that probably. I probably got these guys as well. I feel like the Highlander can deal with this Panther. I think I should help over here, actually, because Scrub is not looking so well. Unfortunately, I can't do my medium lasers. I'm not close enough for that, but I just think Hotwire could snipe this Wolverine off the mountain if she really wanted to. Hey, she got his leg. That's pretty good, because Behemoth can probably take advantage of that knockdown then. Go to sleep, little guy. Turrets! And he's standing up. Okay. Never mind. Never mind about the knockdown. But hey, he's slower, I guess, if anything. Okay. Killing the turrets. That's fine. Kill the turrets and not Scrub.
Orders.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to just get freaking Wolverine. The Commando has not really been that much of a problem, all things considered. I should probably use my coolant vent so that I can do this properly. Yes! Okay, I was really concerned that wasn't going to be the end of him. But it was, thank God. Alright, Catalyst, it's time, babes. Oh, I can just barely get into cover, which is awesome. I don't know if... Okay, yeah. Let's do this. We're just gonna send... Oh, I said I was gonna jump on that guy, and I forgot. I was so overcome by everything that was going on that I forgot. But LRMs is also good.
Engaging multiple targets.
He's pretty unsteady. He might fall down soon. Hopefully. One can only hope that he will fall down soon.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
The lasers might finish somebody off. Oh yeah, the lasers totally killed that Panther. They killed him real good. Can you kill the trebuchet also? No? Okay. Okay, quick draw is still up. This is good. I think I can get this commando. I think between Scrub, Hotwire, and Behemoth all ganging up on this commando, I feel like we got him. I could be wrong about that, but I think we can. I think we can.
Locking in coordinates.
Alright. How's your leg doing? 36. Alright, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad, but, you know.
Taking the shot.
He's in cover, so this actually might be a little tougher than I was hoping. But Behemoth is right there, and she's big, and I think she'll be able to help quite a bit. Alright, Hotwire. I'm okay with you, Hotwire, getting... Okay, this is the unfortunate thing. I feel like... Okay. This might be unwise, but I'm gonna kind of be a little bit of bait here out in the open, so that maybe they don't shoot Scrub, and also so that I can get closer. I think that's what I want to do, and then I would love to just turn around and punch this guy. Yeah, take that knockdown. Yeah. Meanwhile, how's this trebuchet looking? He really doesn't have very many things left on him. So I'm almost wondering if it might not be worth it to help with this commando. Like, I'm wondering if I should send him an LRM and just... I think that might be what I'm gonna do. Oh, and it's a breaching shot, so that's good. What does he have here? Nothing. Just a long laser in his shoulder. I could take it. Only LRM 20s, but he's a very small man. I'll try to take the shoulder off if I can. Yeah, take that. No more arm, no more torso. Alright. Maybe the turrets will just kill this trebuchet. Yep, they will. Okay, I think we're good. I think this is just I think it's just a matter of following through on the inevitable here. Unfortunately, he does get to stand up. I'm hoping he will not aggro on Scrub. But... Ah, he is! Motherfucker. This guy! So annoying. It's almost like you smell blood in the water or something. I don't know why that would be. Okay. But I'm not sending Scrub out quite yet, because I feel like we can finish him off this turn, so I'm kind of banking on that. Oh man, his center torso is so damaged. Let's just let Scrub finish this off, shall we? I feel like we can do that. Yeah. Yeah, boy.
Tango down.
You've done it, Commander. You've driven them off, and you've saved all of our lives. I'll see to it that this food gets distributed to the people who need it. See that you do, Lieutenant. You should know, I can't promise they won't be back. Desperate times are nothing new for us, Lady Arano. Things have been grim since your uncle's coup, and we've made it this far. As long as you keep the supply shipments coming in, we'll find a way to hold out. You'll have our support for as long as I can provide it. That's a promise.
Mission successful.
Very nice. Congratulations, everyone. We did it. Okay, alright. And we got all of the objectives, so we got paid, like, a lot, which is awesome. We're losing. We lost a leg, but... That's okay. The salvage is quite dismal. Oh, actually, well, I shouldn't speak too soon. Ooh, leg mod. We could make some thingies with our salvage. We should get this fancy medium laser. We should get this fancy SRM. Is a leg mod, it's 0 tons, so I think I'll take the leg mod, and I think I'll take Jenner parts that I can make and sell a Jenner. Oh, and I got the commando part too, so I can make and sell that, and yeah, that's all pretty good. All right, well, that being said, let's check out what else is going on in this system, and maybe do a little bit of mech modification. Oh, but of course we have a cutscene first, or next. I totally forgot that. We would have one. Lady Arano. I'm looking at a coded message from Lady Centrella. She's reporting increased fleet movement around New Vandenberg. A half a dozen Concord Navy dropships, complete with fighter support. Her agents say they're headed our way. This situation is growing untenable. Even if we win every battle, attrition will inevitably take its toll. They'll grind us down to nothing. If Lord Madeira does his job right, it won't be a problem for much longer. I know, Catalyst, I know. But while we wait, people are dying. I just had to choose what to spend our dwindling resources on. Emergency relief for a half-dozen marginal colonies the Taurians have hit, or fuel for our dropship fleet. I chose the fuel. If we can't move our troops, we can't keep fighting, and everything we've built falls apart. It sounds like you did what you had to do. That didn't make it any easier. In about 3 weeks, the casualty reports will start hitting my desk. I intend to study them. Every line, every detail. The Sword of Restoration. I've just co-signed those people to a gruesome fate. Least I can do is remember their names. I understand the impulse, Lady Rano. Believe me, I do. This isn't just a form of self-punishment, Catalyst. It's about doing what I have to do to keep myself from becoming jaded. It's about remembering the people whose lives were cut short and preventing myself from normalizing their deaths. Pardon, Lady Arano, but we've got an encoded HPG transmission coming in. The point of origin is Guldra. I'm putting it on screen now. Kamea, I've got it! My family's insurance policy. I can't open the files from here, but considering the level of security they were hidden behind, there must be something here worth protecting. I will not say something snarky in this moment. And now for the bad news. The director is on my trail, and they're gaining. I'm still a couple steps ahead of them for now, but I need evac as soon as you can provide it. My subdermal transponder is active and broadcasting on restoration frequencies. Nothing can ever be easy, can it? I mean, not even once. I'll do my best to stay alive and on the run until you get here. Whatever happens, I won't let them get their hands on these files. They're the only things that matter now. I need to move. Madeira out. Alexander's image flickers and dies as the message comes to an end. Commander, set a course for Guldra. I'll be waiting for you there with my battle mech at the ready. We're going to get Alexander back and recover the evidence he gathered. We have to. The future of the restoration depends on it. Lady Arano's contract to recover Lord Madeira and the evidence he's gathered is ready for review in the command center. We should follow up when you think we're ready.
That mech is ready to fight.
And we got a little Jenner.
That mech you asked for.
And we got a commando. And we need repairs. Alright. Let's take a look at our mech warriors. I think the only person who might have leveled up is Scrub, and he didn't. I guess it's possible that I did, but I don't really think so. Alright. Anyone else level up during travel, by the way? I feel like it's worth checking, just like in case, because we have all those modules, but no. Oh, Sever actually did, which is cool. I have to decide on a final thing for him. He could have Breaching Shot, or he could have Master Tactician. I think at one point I had said I wanted him to be sort of an alternate scrub, which would suggest that we would want to be a master tactician. Is anyone else able to get breaching shot at some point? Because I think I would like to have a little bit more of that if I could. It looks like not really. But Plover could get Master Tactician. I think I'll go with Breaching Shot for Sever. And then probably Master Tactician with Plover in that case. And Ice Tray is a blank slate. I really have no idea what I am going to do with him, although I have to decide soon. So anyway, let's go to the mech bay and see. Our situation with the quick draw needs to be refitted. What do we have in the leg, do we think? Probably just heat sinks and, yeah, jump jet. Okay, and some ammo. Well, that's all fine and dandy. We can replace those things, no problem. So we've got a jump jet, a heat sink, and an SRM ammo. So I think that's just fine. We could put, I got a nice medium laser that I could put in here, but I don't think I want to put it in there because, I don't know, it's the quick draw. I don't want to use it on a quick draw, but I don't know, maybe that's prejudiced of me, I don't really know. I have been taking it out a few times lately. LRM-10, there's no good, like, weapons in the store here, so I'm not really feeling like this is a system to necessarily upgrade a lot of things in, but I can sell at the very least, unless like defeating the mission magically made. No, okay, I was like, did anything randomly show up? No, it didn't. But I can. I forgot I had to do this, so I have to go to the bay. I have to put the Jenner and the Commando in storage, which I will do, so that I can then go to the store and sell them off. Beep, 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 dee, 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 dee. Jenner, sell, and Commando, sell. And that's a nice little amount of money that we have for when we do go to a system that is nice. We will be able to get things there. So, beep bop doop bop. What do I want to do here? Is there anything else I want to upgrade right now? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything else I want to do here right now. The only thing I might want to do is rip the UACs out of this Hunchback and stick them on the Jaeger mech with the, you know, things on it. With the autocannons, the autocannon Jaeger mech. To basically replace these two AC5s with the UAC5s and so on and so forth. But, I will contemplate that. So what I am going to do is I'm going to look at our contracts. The extraction mission is our first priority mission that is more than 3 skulls. I think that's true. It's 3.5, which, you know, a little scarier. Goldra, have we been to Goldra? I don't remember if we have. I don't know if that's a directorate. Oh no. We were just at Goldra, weren't we? Yes, I think we were. I could be wrong, but maybe we were. This was against the pirates, wasn't it? Or no, this is against the Taurians. Okay, that's great. I think this was the pirate mission. Yeah, so I don't want to do this on the off chance that someday a pirate might hire me, which at this point is like a single-digit chance, at least, if not a 0% chance. I feel like it's a non-zero chance, but very, very low that a pirate might hire me at this point. So not counting my ducks, but I will do this mission against the Taurians, which is a battle in the Badlands. And what do I want to do here? I think middle of the road is good. They tend to have some good weapons, and I can always sell. If I can make a mech, I can sell it. Who do we want to bring with us? We could have the usual couple of folks. The Badlands is pretty hot, so it might actually be prudent not to bring the Battlemaster necessarily, but who else would we bring instead? Could bring the Jaeger mechs. Yeah, twin Jaeger mechs. Yeah. Okay, Hotwire gets this one. Behemoth, I don't think is probably good for that Jaeger mech, but she might be good for the Grasshopper, possibly. And for the LRM Jaeger mech, let's take someone who doesn't get to go out so often. I mean, we kind of have to. Scrub and Glitch are both in the hospital, but for this Jaeger mech, let's take, who do we want to take? Blockade or Plover or Sever or even Ice Tray. Could even be Ice Tray. You know what? Yeah, let's take him. Let's take him out on a little mission. He gets to roll with the with the big girls today, just because I'm feeling reckless. Yeah, sure, why not? Gotta level him up at some point. Do we have to? I don't think we have to. I think we're doing okay with who we have, but I don't know. I do feel like I want him to get a little chance to shine. I mean, I hired him, so he should come out with us at some point. Maybe I'll hire Pathfinder as well before we leave. We're not too strapped for cash. Admittedly, if I'm gonna be trying to buy from the black market, I will be strapped for cash, but meh. After a recent engagement, Restoration forces have captured a Taurian stronghold. This has left the bulk of the Taurian forces in the field with nowhere to withdraw to. We'd like you to engage those forces and destroy them in detail. The goal is to break their ability to take the field against us for the foreseeable future. That means none of their units should survive. You know what I realized is that none of us who are on this mission have sensor lock, which kind of sucks. The Taurian forces retreated to this area, Commander. Still not clear as to how many enemy units are out there, but Myra's keeping an eye out. Affirmative. If I spot him, I'll give you a holler.
All right, everyone. Stay frosty.
You got it. I'm gonna save just because I suddenly got nervous that this might not go well. I don't know why I felt that way. You know, you just get a feeling sometimes. Alright. So, moving forward. A battle, nice and simple. It's always simple, isn't it? 45, 25, and 65 tons. Alright. That we can do. That we can do.
Move order received.
Yep, everyone just gets to move forward. It's a fairly straightforward little situation. Feel. If someone else can see them, then the Jaegermech can still shoot them. It's just that, ooh, I didn't like that. It was some sort of autocannon. Who are you? Was it someone else who did that, or? Mando, SRM? Maybe it was the SRM and not an autocannon.
Ready for orders.
It didn't sound good. Alright.
Waiting for orders.
Hotwire, let's have you go first. Can you see from here? You can, mercifully. So let's have you shoot and then withdraw, eh? These guys are makeshift, so they only have 75% of their normal armor, which is pretty nice. Out of curiosity, if I do a precision strike, is there... Just do regular for a minute. He's a bit evasive. Unfortunate. But I got a good shot on him. Right arm and right
Oh, the
torso
critical
are
hit.
destroyed, and his structure is exposed. So I'm gonna move over this way so they can't see me as easily, anyway,
Confirmed.
and into the trees. Somebody's shooting the Highlander with LRMs.
Yes,
And, okay, so Behemoth, what are you in? You're in the Grasshopper. Alright. Grasshopper, why did I bring this? It's a little bit hot, but fine. I cannot get it into cover, so simply have to put it here. Different cover, so to speak.
copy that.
I wonder if I'm gonna hold that thought. I'm gonna hold that thought. Alright. Commando, how are you looking? Not great. And a blackjack? Oh, it's been a while since no, it hasn't. I feel like I might have seen one recently, but he's makeshift too. Alright. I can actually shoot the blackjack better than I can the commando, so I might do that.
Acknowledged.
Just get him started. His structure is exposed. Alright, Stray.
Standing by.
It's all up to you, buddy. No, that's not true. It's not all up to you. It's only partially up to you. I could, if I shot from here, I could shoot you with with a large laser as well, which would probably be good. Probably be good.
Acknowledged.
Alright, let's do that.
Firing on sight.
You got a bunch of missiles coming your way, bud. And a bunch of stability damage as well. Alright, Highlander time. So let's take you over... I wonder if there's any rock I could hide behind. Not really. I guess, I mean, these rocks I could. Maybe this is the thing, actually. Maybe I'll go here, and then I can send the LRMs to the blackjack and everything else to this commando.
Engaging multiple targets.
Hopefully I will hit the commando, but yeah, I missed with the big gun, which is good for him. Embarrassing for me. Commander, I've got a leopard inbound to your location. Guessing it's not friendly. Is that a mineral field? Sexy. Hello. Alright. Who wants to go next? Okay, so the commando is getting a bunch of evasion again. The blackjack is still down, so I should shoot him while he's down. I think Hotwire should do that. Because that's what she does. Yeah, let's do that. Get him while he's down.
Copy that, Commander.
Yeah, there we go.
Target's down.
Okay. That was easy. I wonder where this 65 tonner is. What size is that? Is it like a quick draw or a dragon or something? I don't remember how heavy those are.
Standing by.
They're on the lighter side of heavy. Okay, so this commando
Quarters.
is so evasive, and like I said, none of us have sensor locks, so it's really kind of unfortunate. So I might want to simply, well, yeah, I'll come a little closer. I don't know why, really. His torso not look so good, though. Torso not look so good. Ice Ray has such a low chance to hit, though, that I think I'm gonna save the precision strike for someone else. And if he happens to do it, so be it. But yeah, just taking some of the evasion off for now is just fine. Behemoth can get over here, and this guy is still hidden, but she can get... I think we could do precision on this. And I think this should be able to... Oh no, because we're coming at him from the rear. How much rear armor do you have? It's not that much. I feel like you might be able to, yeah. We just melted through that like a hot knife, so to speak. Alright, hello, sir or ma'am. Would you like to face your doom today? Just wondering. If not, that's also cool, but just thought you might like to be given the option. Okay, this is the hostile drop zone. Okay, so yeah, we should probably, I'll go over this way.
Full throttle.
Here they are. Commander, I have eyes on a Taurian lance headed your way. We were warned there might be multiple enemy lances out here. Take them out, Commander. Alright, I'm interested to see what else they have. Very interested indeed. They have... I think a 55-ton. Okay, alright. Who do we have? Pretty much everyone except Catalyst. So, fire... You do not have a view, so let's give you one and have you go over here.
Affirmative.
A Thunderbolt. Alright, so they are kind of serious. Oh, that's who this one is. Really? A Thunderbolt is only 65? I don't know why I thought it was more. Okay. Cool. So... We're a little bit hot, which is unfortunate with the Grasshopper. But I have a coolant vent, so I think it'll be okay. I go ahead and use that, and then send all my stuff after this Thunderbolt.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Yes, Commander.
And Ice Tray, let's see. Can you get a vantage point on this guy? You can. You can do it from here, actually. But maybe I'll have you do that. Moving is not really going to get him anywhere particularly helpful. Here might be good for when those people come over the ridge, I guess. I guess I could be vigilant, which maybe would be good, and then... How are you looking? Interesting. What if you didn't have a leg anymore? I don't know, it'd just be interesting. If you didn't. It was not to be. But it was still a pretty good shot. Alright, Catalyst, let's say back it up a little bit and get... yeah, you can get just about everything on this guy. He is guarded, I think, so... But the, yeah, he's guarded and entrenched. Theoretically, I could do a breaching shot, but I can also fire just all of my guns on him. I feel like it probably is good, also. Another hostile leopard inbound. Okay, alright, this is getting funny. Alright, okay. Alright. So, 30 tons, 55. Alright, this is fine. I think we'll be just fine. I really do.
Let's move.
We've hardly taken any damage so far, famous last words. Would it be really funny if the new guy got a headshot? 2%, that's really pretty bad, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to regular attack. Hey, I got his leg though, so he's about to fall down.
Something good.
Goodbye. Good night. I'm very interested to see what we have coming over the ridge, but
What's up, boss?
yeah, I can get this guy while he's down. And I will. And it will be ugly. And I will be pleased.
Copy that.
And maybe I'll get some Thunderbolt parts. Only one, I guess, but still. Okay, Hotwire, you can't
Commander?
see anyone. Well, I guess you could see, yeah, if you came forward a little bit, which I didn't really like, but yeah. Let's take a look at this guy, see what we're dealing with. Another Wolverine, oh Christ. I don't want to deal with any more Wolverines, yo. Not ever again. They're little buggers. I mean, you know, I should know. But they are all, I mean, these ones also all seem to be not doing too well in terms of armor. They're like, you know, the kind of shabby kind, so that's good in a sense. Really, not close enough to use a medium laser. Not even from here. Nope, 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 nope. This isn't in cover, though, and it's also not close enough either. Also not close. How close do I have to be? Like, right up in their business. Well, he is... Is there anywhere I could also see that guy? Yes, and I would have to get right out in the open. But you know what? I'm okay with doing that for a turn and being vigilant, I suppose. And then multi-targeting, giving you... Hey, it's an urban mech! It's been so long, I'm weirdly happy to see him. Oh, and then I'm close enough to use my medium lasers, actually, but what I kind of want to do instead, weirdly enough, is not do that so that I can get a breaching shot on that guy. I don't know if that's worth it, but feels like it would be, maybe, possibly. Another lance? This is silly. Oh no, this is the other one. Okay, I think I understand. I think this is the third and hopefully final one. It was like the zone was highlighted and now they're arriving. I really hope that's the last of them. Commander, that new lance is part of our contractual obligations. Engage and destroy them. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to deal with these guys first, so give me a sec. That was a good shot. Congratulations. Not very big, but good. Alright, I'm gonna get back in cover, because I feel like that I didn't like. I didn't like that. What do you guys have? Yeah, those are ACs. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. Normal and cool.
Orders.
So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back in here. Thank you so much. I'm done being out here. They are no longer guarded, so I think I don't need to worry about breaching shot them anymore. So I simply will, be shooting them. And if I could take, let's see, so this arm is the one that has the AC. This has an SRM-6 and SRM ammo. I'm debating whether... Let's try to cause an explosion, I guess. That seems prudent. Just in general. It would be nice to take the AC, but I'm hoping that this will be a good enough shot that he just dies, which is what happened. Alright, so... And then 65, is it another Thunderbolt or something else? I'm curious.
Good to go.
Okay, be careful, Ice Tray, because these guys are pretty serious. Let's see, 45 all across the board, or we can get a slightly better chance with the LRMs from further away. Seems like this is the optimal position for now. And he's running a little hot, actually, so I'm wondering if it might actually be good for him to just brace for a turn, because I'm a little worried that he's getting hot. So let's just have him brace for a sec.
Waiting for orders. I'm receiving you.
Hotwire, I think you should go first. You got this, right?
Engaging target.
Okay, and then Ace Pilot your way over here, I think. Yeah, she can still see them, probably. Mostly, anyway. From there, and then... Can I... This isn't medium laser range. Okay, so the Grasshopper needs to get in... preferably medium laser range in order to be most effective. I think if I'm here, the other guy is going to have trouble seeing me, so that will be good. And I can be vigilant as well. I'm doing okay on resolve, so I'll do that. And I'm just going to send everything at this guy. Because the AC-10 is a little... I don't really like it. I don't really like when he shoots it at me. It makes me nervous.
Let's make it happen.
Okay. We got this, yo. We're inspired. Sick. Okay, Behemoth, well, I guess you can just jump back into the trees, right? Or, I mean, do you want to keep advancing toward that guy? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you should come back over here and that you should brace to get rid of some heat. That's what I think. And you know what? I'll even reserve everyone else until this guy goes. It's another Thunderbolt. Well, that's fine. I can deal with that.
Warning. Detecting mech warrior.
Oh no! I'm injured. What a surprise. Alright, Hotwire. Can you see, and how well can you see? You can see pretty good. This guy is shabby too, so it might actually be... I mean, I could just... do this.
Alright.
I mean... Alright, and then Ace Pilot over here, I guess. Maybe over here. Yeah, sure.
Roger.
That's good. Stand there.
Commander.
Alright, Ice Tray is cooled down. I should hope so, because he's an Ice Tray. And let's have him send an LRM volley at this guy.
Taking the shot.
Yeah, take that shot.
Scored a critical hit.
Oh, did you? That's very nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay. I'm okay with remaining in cover to just hit with the long range stuff for now, because... yeah.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Hey, he's knocked down. The Thunderbolt is down. I repeat, the Thunderbolt is knocked down.
Mech warriors, show 'em what you got.
Yeah, show him what you got. That's right. Is this 20 tons? Okay, if you say so.
Commander,
You insist. Alright, this is gonna be ugly. Watch this.
10-4.
There we go. He did not die from
Finally,
his
the new
torso
target.
exploding. I mean, I guess, well, he did explode. Well, I guess he did, technically. Okay, so... let's Ace Pilot it back over here, just to keep moving. Keep getting, like, 2 points of evasion.
Orders.
What do we think this is? What do we think this little guy is? I don't know. I couldn't even really fathom what he could be. But, sure, I'll come out. I'll pop out with the Grasshopper and be vigilant so that I can not get shot too bad. And this is a Locust. Of course it is. It's so tiny. I almost feel bad. Turn off a single laser to be able to hit him.
What's up, boss?
And I guess, I mean, he's very evasive and he is guarded, so this is probably actually, he's probably gonna live longer than he has any right to in this situation. But,
Critical hit.
you know, we still got some big guns, so it's not gonna be too very long.
Engaging target.
There we go. I would say getting hit by, what was that, 3 mechs is probably about
Come on, people.
the
Let's
best you
make
could
it
expect
happen.
when you're that guy. Hey! Who are you? A javelin. Of course it's a javelin, my nemesis. Javelins aren't so bad, it's just they're annoying, I think. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Is my coolant vent refreshed? It is. Psych. Let's do that then. Yeah.
Locking on.
Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, that was insane.
Might be
Behemoth, I love you.
there.
She got that guy in a single turn. He didn't even get a chance to live. I guess he got a shot off before he died, but
Ready to get it
damn,
on.
that was brutal. Look at all these smoking remains, Jesus. Okay, so I don't know where that guy thinks he's going, but I guess I'll go over here, or I don't know. I'm just gonna have to wait for him to show up, I guess.
I'm receiving you.
I guess I'll go over here in case he comes over here.
I'm there.
I don't know. I'll just cool off by bracing, I guess. Everyone can get a little brace in. But I'm staying over here. You're gonna have to come to me, bud, because I'm not going over there. A cicada! Okay. Interesting. Now what is this? Is this another thunderbolt or something? What do we got? I don't know.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. Hotwire. So this is a speedy cicada, so that's not great, because he's got
10-4.
a million evasion. But sure, I'll rid him of some of it. Not bad shot.
Got something you want done?
Okay, there's chances on these LRMs are pretty god-awful, but that's not really
Moving to position.
that weird considering how speedy this guy is. Yeah, I'm not gonna use anything extra on this. That did something.
Solid connection on that one.
Nice job. Those were not pretty good chances, so you're doing pretty well. I think he's a natural talent, guys. I think he is doing well with what he's been given. Okay, but let's come back around here. Golly, where do I want to go? I guess I want to be close so that I can hit you with my lasers.
Target acquired.
And he's gone. Oh, he was in the mineral field. We did such a good job, even though he was in a mineral field. I'm so proud of us. I would like to not continue being hit by LRMs, if that's an option, so I'm just gonna come over here a little bit. I don't think that does anything. Just waiting for someone to come here. I think they're waiting me out as well. Well, alright. I guess I'll send Hotwire over this way. See if she can see them. Do you see them? Not quite, but you know where they are. Okay. Alright, well, fine. Then I'll sprint too. Everyone gets to sprint. And let's all go over here, shall we? Maybe this creature will come closer.
I'm here.
Okay. Well, I guess there's nothing for it but to go into the mineral field, so I will.
All right. Good to go.
Yeah, I mean, let's all
Acknowledged.
let's all be in the mineral field. Sure, why not? I don't
Standing by.
see any problem with that necessarily.
Going full throttle.
This is kind of silly. This has got to be the last guy, doesn't it? Feels like it. Come here. I just want to talk.
Waiting for orders.
That's all. I just want to have a little chat. No biggie. Out in the open? Sure. Shadowhawk? Okay. Sure, I'll be vigilant. And you also are a little shabby, so... Let's see. Actually, before I do that, what do you have that I don't want you to have? Let's get rid of this AC shoulder, shall we? Your left torso. Let's target that, I think, first. Explosion! Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Critical hit.
That's what I wanted. Yeah.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, and I don't know, can you, yeah, you can get into the cover. That's yeah, that's a perfect angle. Perfect. Cover, trees, good shot. All right, yeah, let's go.
Firing a full salvo.
Yeah, boy.
Show 'em what you
That's the
got.
last one, right? We got them all? That was grueling. Commander, we'll debrief back in orbit. Honestly, that was great. I feel very powerful. There were a lot of them, but actually not as many as I thought, and they were shabby, so it was fine, actually. We didn't get paid that much, but that's okay. It's really more about the salvage, isn't it? I can make a thunderbolt. Which is the thunderbolt that I have? Ooh, this is also good. What kind of thunderbolt do I have? I'm not sure if I have the S or the SE. I don't know. I'm curious to know. But I guess I'll take laser. Ooh, I didn't know that actually. Melee attacks can completely remove a target's evasion. That's cool. I didn't know that for some reason. Alright, let's see what, which kind of thunderbolt? Okay, so mine is an SE. And this is an S, so they're slightly different. Oh, this one has some... yeah, this one is quite different than the one that I have. Now, this might be interesting. MG. Why do you have those? Because I think that I have a nice... yeah, I have a plus LRM 15 I could give you. Maybe if I got rid of the machine guns, I could upgrade this SRM2 to an SRM4, my nice SRM4. Possibly. And I think I have a nice large laser as well that I could... no, I thought I did, but apparently I don't. I guess I gave it to someone else. That tracks. But, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So maybe I will noodle around with this guy. And, let's see if... so, contract, I think we're done in this system with contract. I think there's nothing else really particularly interesting here. I'm injured for 10 days. Fine. But Ice Tray should be able to level up. And I have to choose what I'm going to do with him. So this is the thing, because I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm not sure what other people have that... You know, we only have... No, that's not true. We have 1, 2, 3 people with... I was thinking maybe bulwark. It might be nice to have another sensor lock friend. Yeah, maybe let's go sensor lock for you first and then see what happens from there. But let's start with that. Oh, and I can actually level up another thing, but then I have to choose, another thing. Oh, fuck. Okay, hang on. Okay, so... I think I would like to have someone else with... I want to say maybe bulwark and then maybe the coolant vent as well.
Mech warrior training.
Yes. I don't really know. Anyway, let's do that. How's our situation up here looking? Okay, the gamma pod is almost done, and then we'll have a financial report. Fine, doing all right. If I outfit the other Thunderbolt, I don't know if I want to keep them both in action, so I might want to choose one or not. I don't know. We got kind of a lot of injuries this time. But we're gonna have to travel, so I think it'll be okay. Because if we look at our contracts, I mean, I guess we could do this, but I don't know if are we ready for this? I don't know. We could go to Weldry or Weldry. Or we could look at the star map and see if there's anything interesting between here and the priority mission. Oh, there kind of is, probably, I assume, because the travel contracts are actually... the travel contracts are actually the opposite way that we want to be going. We should probably stop... No, we're just at Etram. That's not helpful. What we could do is we could go around... Well, actually, here we go. Let's see. What if we did this? What if we set it to this? Where are you? Mangjangdian. That is not a particularly interesting world, I don't think. What is this? This is not... This is also poor. It has a black market, but it's poor. What is this? We won't be able to do anything there. We have to... I do want to go to Mekdor again. Mekdor always has a great store. I almost feel like we should go to Mekdor, before we go to... Goldra again. Yeah, sure, why not? I want to go to the store. And it also is the right amount of difficulty for us to maybe see if we feel like we're ready. I'm happy to do that and put off doing another story mission like immediately after we just did one. And if we want to, we can then probably go directly here. We might have to make a jump probably at Etram maybe. But then, you know, we could go to any one of like these things or this. Then anyway, let's go to Mekdor. It's always good there. It's always nice and good, and we've never had a bad time there. There's something to be said for going all the way out here, but that's just not the vibe, you know, for the... We'll go there when we get into career mode, but for now, let's go to Mekdor. That's 16 days. I don't know, I don't want to go yet because I want to Maybe revisit the hiring hall. But so, 16 days. Let's see what that will be on our calendar. We will all be healed, and that will be great. Okay, so good. Let's maybe go there, look in the store there, and then see if there's anything to buy there. And then we will... Maybe I will upgrade some things. Some mechs, I mean. Some refits and such. And yeah, I would like to hire this man because I love to,
New mech
I love to collect Kickstarter characters, apparently. My new thing. It's not that new, but... Okay, let's go. So, we gotta go there manually. We don't have a travel contract or anything, so we just have to go manually to Backdoor.
By your command.
Let's go.
Those upgrades you asked for are
The
on
Gamma Pod is complete, so we could potentially get another upgrade. Oh my gosh, it feels like there's so many things. We could reduce our travel time. We could get more XP per day. Might be good. We could get a better med bay. That might be prudent of us. In fact, let's do that. No, let's not do that. It's so expensive. I do want to heal you guys, but listen. Arcade, hydroponic garden, improved library, low-G pool. Wow. Or the training module, which... Whoa, the training module is very cheap. Let's get that first. And then go from there.
That work order you submitted is complete.
I've got the financial report.
Oh my god. Yeah, let's do it. I think we're still traveling. Travel. Alright, we are about to arrive. We have 3, 2, 1 days left until we get to Mekdor.
Waypoint
We have arrived. Very nice. Alright, yeah, let's visit the store, shall we? Is there anything interesting here? You know, I feel like this system gets less interesting every time. There used to be so much good stuff here, and now I feel as if I've bought all of it. A narc beacon? What the fuck? That is so expensive. I'll never be able to afford it, but I do want to know what it is. A highly specialized missile. That's crazy. I can't believe this stuff exists in the game. I have never seen some of this. That is bananas. Anyway, it's not even really worth looking at the black market. Okay, so there's not really anything here, which is unfortunate. So I guess I will simply... Okay, so I spoke maybe a little hastily. There are heat banks, which is good, and an exchanger. So those are definitely something I'm interested in. And I'll probably buy them just to have them and then stick them on whatever sounds good. But yeah. So I think that will probably be all for today in terms of missions, but I would like to maybe look at my new Thunderbolt and just take a look at what I could do to refit it and make it a little bit better. So I think instead of what I usually do during stream, which is hemming and hawing and trying to figure stuff out and I guess chatting with you guys about what you think, unfortunately, while I'm pre-recording these refitting sessions are just going to have to be me looking at it myself, which is not very interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just jump cut to having made the changes, and I will explain to you what I did and why I did it, And I think that'll just be sort of easier to watch, but not as participatory as it would otherwise usually be. So let's see what I'll do with this one. Hello. So, I think I've done what I'm going to do to this one. I don't know. I'm excited to try it out. I don't know how it'll be, but let's see. Okay, so let me go over all the changes because it's kind of a lot. I took the machine guns out. I don't really use them. It just never really comes up. You know, I don't know. I took the SRM2 out. I replaced the LRM-15 with my nicer one. It just has a plus 25% crit chance, which I'll take, so it's a slightly better LRM-15. I switched the SRM2 out with an SRM4++ that I could now afford to put in because I took the machine guns out, so this one does +4 damage, which hopefully should be nice. Okay, and then where it gets weird, I took the large laser out of the right arm, and I replaced one of the medium lasers. Well, first of all, 2 of them I upgraded with some nice ones I had laying around. And I added the snub PPC in place of one of the medium lasers. And in place, I guess, of the large laser as well. I added a heat bank. And I think I maybe took out a couple of heat sinks, but it seemed like it was going to be okay because of the heat bank. I think it'll be alright. Yeah, that's what I did. I think it's weird, and I'm not sure if it's going to work. I think it'll probably get a bit hot. But the other thing about it is that I don't think I'll be firing every weapon every round because, well, I guess the SRMs, the PVC and the medium lasers are all the same range. But then we've got the LRM-15s, so it's kind of like if I'm not in range of any of the other weapons, I can use that. I don't know. I don't know how it'll be, and then obviously I shuffled around a bunch of armor. I put most of it into the torsos and the middle, so the arms are just dead weight at this point. I don't know if that's wise, probably not. But I wasn't using the hard points, so I just took shaved a bunch of armor off there and put it in the parts where I don't want the things to fall off. Moved the ammo to the feet. So yeah, I don't know how this will be. It might be a bit weird, and I think my main concern is that it might get hot, but I am willing to try it. So it'll take 5 days to become a real mech, but I guess we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so I don't know what that'll be like, but you know. And that was the only thing I upgraded. I think everything else I'm gonna wait to upgrade until later, but for now, that is the project. And I will, before I close out today's episode, I will just make sure that there's nothing interesting going on in here, and there's nothing interesting going on in here. Some folks might have leveled up during travel.
Yes, Commander.
But I don't think it was really long enough of a travel for that to have happened.
Receiving you.
It's worth just checking. Alright, so I think that's it. But next time we will maybe poke around the contracts here. There's not much. Oh my god, there's this one. What if we did... Hey guys, what if we tried a 4.5 skull mission just to see what happened? You know what? I'm down for it, honestly. I feel like that will be very interesting. Very interesting to see how that goes. And, you know, maybe it will actually be fine. We could go to Ryan's Fate. Why? What? Oh no, that's the opposite direction of it. I don't really want to go there, though. I think, well, it depends, because, so there's not really very much here. Depending on how this goes, maybe we will just go to the extraction point. Maybe it's just worth going to the extraction point. So, I guess the moral of the story is I don't really know what I'm going to do next time. I guess I'm going to try this hard contact battle lowlands mission that is very difficult skull-wise, but max pay, like, loadout-wise, looks like it might not be too bad. So, we'll see. But other than that, I will see you guys next Monday for another episode of BattleTech. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.